Hello, hello, how is everybody? I'm trying to get used to the new setup. There we are. How is everybody? Uh, just still getting situated. I now am using 2 monitors where I used to use 3, but the second monitor is large. So it's trying to do the job of 2 monitors, but I need to figure out how I can get both Twitch and OBS and then chat. I think I can figure it out, but I'm done playing with it for now. Anyway, can you hear me okay? Might be a slight echo because I haven't gotten any like sound padding behind me right now. But I am in a small room. Hi Fido! Already throwing stuff at me, huh? How's stream quality? I bumped it up a little bit. Oh. This bitrate's unstable, but it's not. It still looks like it is. Is it patchy? I'm still getting used to this. I'm trying something new. I didn't start stream avatars! Of course I didn't. Mr. Pro guys. There we go. Get our little guys going. Let's see. Where is OBS? There you are, OBS. Show me what you're doing. It looks like it's okay. See if I can just mean stream. That one down there? I sure can! I can see everything now. That works. Let's get the game back up. I mean, it's like uncomfortably tiny, but your eyes can only see it 480p. Is that the best quality you're getting, or are you just messing with me? Be able to do better than that. I can see chat way easier, so hopefully I'll be able to keep track of what you guys are saying a little bit better. It looks like OBS is tracking what I'm saying, it's hearing the game well enough. We'll probably have to tweak it over time. Anyway, I'm gonna hop into the game. Twitch says quality is currently 1080p. I can't see the difference with your shit eyes, okay. Thank you for the clarification. Okay. I would like to finish this game today. I know I'm pretty close to where we need to be. And I did cheat a little bit. I was like, I can't figure this out. Internet, please help. And the internet is really nice about this game, because you can be like, hey, give me like the babyest hint without telling me everything. And people seem to be very respectful about that with this particular game. So, big thing we want to do, that's not where we want to go. We want to go to one of the twins. Not both of the twins. Technically it's the Ash twin, I believe. There's a very specific place we need to be on Ash Twin. Ugh, and I'm probably gonna die trying it the first time, because of course I will. I like how with this particular game, the things I've had to look up are the things where I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't have tried that because it's risky as hell. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I played the game, I can't fly anymore. There we go. We're set. We're set. Let's see. We're looking. Oh wait, the sand hasn't even started falling yet. It's the wild. So it's gonna be along this route, so I can technically go ahead and land if I want to. We just gotta be careful about where we land. Let's land out of the light, out of the line of when the sand will start. Touchdown. Ever so gingerly. There's probably other things I could do, but I've kind of covered a lot of bases at this point. Look, it started! Okay. We are gonna follow after this big guy. One, because I have no clue where the particular area I need to go is. I just know it's along this thing's path. We're to follow it. It's actually probably somewhere around here. I could just let it sink, because the Hourglass Twin project should be along between the two. Oh my god, the sun. Okay. Sand actually moving. Yeah, I feel like I'm sinking. Shiny. Alright, so we've got that. We just gotta keep an eye. I parked the ship out of the way, so hopefully it won't get picked up by the... Did I park it far enough out of the way? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, hey, there's things that are already starting to crop up. Back over here. At least it looked like there were on the map. Oop. Let me get closer so I can see what's going on. Okay. Try not to fly too high. There we go. There's one of them. This isn't the one we need to get on, but it's at least a good starting point. Stop flying. Stop flying. Stop flying. Go back. There we go. And it's coming back. We need to get out of its way because we don't want to go to the other side yet. Am I having a happy birthday? I am having a happy birthday, though it is not my birthday. But every day can be a happy birthday, right? Hi Mer, how's it going? Thank you for the hydrate. Do I sound echoey? A little bit of an echo. I keep saying it's unstable, but it looks like it's fine. Is this the door to the... Yeah, that's that door. We don't need to go in there. I've died there plenty of times at this point. We don't need to go there again. Hey! This is where I need to be. The bridge. Cool. Now we are looking for a very specific thing. Descriptive, I know. Is it this? I don't think it's this. Oh, no? Not this one. Oh, it's this one. I think it's this one. Oh! I have a flashlight. I think it's this one. Maybe. We'll find out. Let's see. That one just takes me up. Go down. I need to go down. Because this should be the twins. Twins teleporter. The teleporter for the twins. I think. I'm real certain I know. Oh. 3 minutes of oxygen. I'm sure we'll be fine. Get over here. I think this technically works. I like how the little scout's just sinking. Still acts like it's above the sand, though. Okay. It's about time. We might die trying this, just FYI. Little scout? Oh. I don't think you're supposed to do that. See if I can live through this or if it's gonna kill me right here. Yep. Okay. What do you know? I didn't die trying that. So apparently there's a core. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, this is where these guys are. And there's 3 of them active, which one of them should be mine. So this core, from what I understand, is in between the 2. And all of the documentation, I thought, said that this thing was the core of Ash Twin, when it was technically a core in between the 2. So it's literally in the sand column, from what I understand. Could be wrong. No, that wouldn't make sense, because before the column, it must be just straight to the core of Ash Twin, and this is the only way through it. It's just the broken one gets you killed if you whatever. Okay, let's actually read some stuff. 8 minutes, 47 seconds ago, received data from previous cycle. From previous cycles? Asks received data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, Timberhearth memory statue. Timberhearth is mine. Giant's Deep is our buddy. 14 minutes until end of cycle. Alright. So we have these. And one of these is the tracking module. One of them, oh, well. Okay. Oh, there's a lot to read. Oh, there's so much to read. Heck yes. And then there's you. Okay. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all of the subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still hardly believe Rami's hypothesis was true. Pope just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now the Ash Twin can connect with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Evans to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis. It was not yet by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The core could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we're all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Yeah, technically, from what it sounds like the vessel ejected those first 3 pods, and then it went through, like, you know, it transitioned over generations. And this would have been the first time that they got all of their clans reunited again. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Evans advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Evans can. But then if anyone can go to device into exploding, that too is likely Evans. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. You probably should have. Would it help to remind Evans that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Lux and Dez finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event if it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will turn the supply of the power for the will in turn supply the power for the Ash Twin project required. I remember reading this stuff about how they were trying to make the sun explode, but I thought they were doing it for... I mean, it sounded like they were doing it for the walls. I didn't know that they were actually, like, doing this for this project. Impressed by their mental fortitude, this was the project's most difficult task in more than one way. So you guys are the reason the sun keeps exploding. Nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project, here's what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Okay. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Okay. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send this probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end the cycle at will. So we have to stop the sun from it? Why are we... So... I get it. So they needed the energy from the sun exploding to get the correct amount of energy. Is it the correct amount of energy to get the statues to work? That would make sense, because that's when everyone was able to actually start getting their memories transitioned. So basically they were hoping to trigger the supernova, get an explosion, shoot the orbital cannon towards the eye of the universe, and then send the memory of those coordinates back in time to before the sun exploded, so that they could stop the sun from exploding and have the coordinates to the eye of the universe. That sounds like what's going on. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this is the closest we've ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Not what I wanted. There we go. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Okay. Got a lot of stuff to read through. Very excited about. Okay, Brittle Hollow. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here is working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Oh, it's not. It's not ready to be installed, is what they're saying. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Sounds like she was worried about something. For her? It's Giant's Deep. Gratitude for the latest shipment, ONO. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell, it seals off the central chamber. We'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. This is exciting news. I can offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. At the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin Project could lead to disaster. Yeah, because that would mean this core gets destroyed in the supernova, right? That's the whole reason they needed it to be able to withstand heat. Is because otherwise the core would be destroyed. Telling me they made this thing survive a supernova? I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise... Okay, so the statues only pair when the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. Okay. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would have been. Alright. I like the soundtrack of this place. Really cool. Got something else here. What is this? Artificial gravity control. What do you... Oh, like in here? Okay. That's that one. What about this guy? Removing the core will disable the... Ooh. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin Project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project. I don't think we need to do that. No, you go back. You go back over here, please. We don't need to do that. Well... Technically we... do? But the supernova starts... How does that work? Because the throw is 22 minutes. When does the thing fire? That was the whole reason they needed the larger interval, was because they fired at the sun and they were going to stop... In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin Project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Supernova descent. Data back from this game. First, the sun will receive an order. The sun station will receive an order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. But what time is it? Using the energy from the resulting supernova, will send the order for the fire back in time by 22 minutes. 2 minutes after these orders. Well, so it has to be at the 22-minute mark, because when we wake up, we see the cannon fire. So each cycle is 22 minutes. For supernova to send... I see. So as long as we stop the cycle before the sun explodes, it means it's not going to? Is that what it is? Using the energy from the resulting supernova, we'll send the order for the back into Okay. So the sun, okay, they're sending the supernova only once. It's just using that energy. They're sending back the order to fire the cannon. Or is it a supernova used to fire it? Send the order. No, it just sends the order to fire back in time. Also trigger the supernovas and the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. Goodness. These guys are crazy. This isn't fucked up in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I just realized that there's yeah, we've seen this a few times. We would just be able to see those areas again. Anyway. I remember how to roll. There we go. Okay. Well, I turned off that gravity, and that made things a little more complicated to do this, but we need the data from the probe, or else they don't actually figure out what the where the eye of the universe is. Seems like we can return here without the everything needing to be lined up. So we need a warp core, right? Is back at the ship, the warp core. Does that mean I have to try and get into the high energy lab again? I think I've been up here. Okay, so order of operations. How do we want to do this? I want to see, I know that we have, does the coordinates change every time? Like, do I have to get all the way to, call it. Well, no, you need the warp core to actually make the warp happen, right? I kind of feel like I should have turned it off just to see what happens. Probably too late now, but... yeah. I should have gone through with it and turned it off. Anyway, let me think. No, it gets recorded in the ship's computer, so it probably is the same coordinates every time, even though the cannon fires in a different direction. Where's the ship? Let's go see what updated on the ship. Alright. Okay. 8 monoliths with no masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the tracking module Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth. Ash Twin Project was designed to use energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. Sun Station did not work, although the Ash Twin Project was theoretically sound. The Nomai were unable to power it. There's an advanced warp core inside the protective planet. Removing the core will disable it. Oh, that's where... okay. So I would be disabling it, and I guess taking the data to... Pretty sure it's somewhere. There it is. That. Okay. So I would need to take the warp core from the Twin Project, and I guess take it to the ship and punch in this this coordinate, because that's where the thing is. I say punch it in. You have to grab a little ball and drag it to make it to do what you need. I am going to take that just so I don't take for the shapes. And we are going to try this on the next cycle. Because I think we're pretty close to the end of this one as is. And see, I thought I was going to have to get into the high energy lab to do it, but it sounds like I would use the warp core inside the... That's fine. I could just drive into the sun to end this one, but... It probably isn't too long. I just noticed that when you close your eyes, it closes one at the bottom and the top. That's nice. 4 eyes. Minutes. So the whole thing takes 22 minutes. Here it is. 4 minutes away. Okay. So, game plan. Ash Twin, we go back there, steal the core. I guess we go back. We find our ship as quickly as possible. And then I guess we head to Dark Bramble and try and make our way there again. Which will be a pain in the butt. Anyway. Marshmallow. That's a pretty good marshmallow. Oh, I waited too long on that one. Makes me want a marshmallow. Okay. Hey, turn. And watch the stars die. Sure, why not? Ship log update. Oh, interesting. Can I go and talk to each of them but near the end? Cool. Dang, now that makes me want to go talk to them all before we finish it. But that would take so many cycles to just end next to them. Okay, let's do this. There it is. Now the part that's going to be difficult is Dark Bramble, but if I remember right, we technically set a marker on our ship to get there. So I don't have to go like all the way, you know, to a certain spot to get. Gonna be a little bit of waiting since we have to wait for the sand to drop far enough. I'm sure there's other things I could be doing, but ultimately, it'd be great if I could figure out exactly where the Ash Twins tower is on this thing and land the ship near it. Just so I don't have to go looking for it too far. So, we're on this one. We're on Ash Twin, but we're going to the core of Ash Twin. So I'm like, how did you get us to the center of it? Because every other one has had to line up the two things. I guess they put the one in the core. But would it always be in line then? Why does it require the sand tower to be lined up for it then? For that one to be active. You would figure you'd be able to get into it at any time. Right? I could be misunderstanding certain things. We're just gonna sit here out of the range of that, and I'll just watch for buildings just popping up on this. It is gonna be in line with that. And I'm pretty sure it was the building right after the sun warp popped up. I wish it would let me get a little closer. And some things come out of it. There it is. Like one of them. Okay, so that's the suns. Means I think we were already pretty much close to it. Something right there. Yep, that's it. Just like here. We can hopefully get back to the ship at a decent pace. Also want to do this real quick. There, not there. Oh yeah, church has become catatonic and son's imminent death. Oh god. Okay. Where? Oh, down here. Okay, the vessel. That's what I need. Yeah. Now it hasn't worked. Now. Somewhere. There it is. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Oh. That would have been bad. I think we'll have the sand column come over one more time before it really gets low enough for me to get in there. There's the sun. There's twin. Oh, it's coming from behind me. I need to move out of the way. Is that gonna pick up the ship? I don't think it is. I think the ship's far enough. Hopefully. I might be wrong. Okay, it is. It's fine. Oh, it's real close though. Oh no, it did actually lift us off the ground. Ground again. Run to get. So let's just get you right here. Quickly as possible. Down here. I feel like, I don't know, there's probably people who read into things enough to figure this out, but I feel like I would have had to have been here and just seen the weird warp thing pop up and been like, oh, interesting. Get down, party. Yeah, it should. I think. Yeah, here's the little area I can get into. Come on, let me in. There we go. And now we just wait here until we see the warp. And then we're going to quickly grab the warp core. And then I guess make our way to the vessel so I can put in the coordinates, and then we'll see what happens from there. Oh, now it's just gonna float there. I don't actually know if the little warp thing will show up unless something is there for it to warp. Okay. Here's the fun thing. A lot of time. Warned you. I want you. I guess I need to turn off gravity. Yep, there you are. So now I just have this, right? We're back. Okay. A ship. Does this mean if I fail at this, we just kind of die? Is that what this means? Ooh, the music's changed. Why does it sound like we're already at the sun exploding? Does this mean I've done something bad or that I've done something correct? Sun's not about to go boom, right? It's got a different sound to it, so I don't think it's about to explode, but it is stressful. Alright, Bramble, I need you to get over here right now. The music's freaking me out. I do like this track though. It's really good. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Why are we not? Magic gets velocity. Okay. Okay, we gotta take this easy. I already know that it's technically towards the red one. I just have to. Up. Here one. Wish I'd gotten into here at a faster pace. Okay, we drift for a little while. Once we're past them, we can boost. We're okay. We just need to get past these guys. I hope I can make gravity a thing whenever we get into the ship. Otherwise, making those symbols was going to be painful. Just gotta wait until I can't hear them. Almost. Sir. Shit, go, go. I think we're okay once we're in here. Oh, at least I don't think they can follow us. That was close. Okay. Okay. Music got really excited again. Trying to give me a heart attack. Fast pace. Ah. Let me turn on the flashlight. Okay. No, not this way. Did I pass the hallway? I probably did. Yeah, it's to the right here. Thought it was. Other way. There you are. What? There we go. Okay, you? This way? Okay. Guys, we're about to do it. I just gotta keep my hand from shaking. Okay. Now we go down here. Goes right here. Here, here. Corner. Down and over. And now this one goes there. 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 There, there, and there. Okay. Here. Older than you. Oh. Is that the sun? Okay. I know what this is for. This doesn't open. So maybe I do need to do that? That's cool looking though. I already read. Name here. Like the return mark? Need to do? I can't leave the building. Oh. Oh. I think that's our son. That is so crazy looking. I'm gonna get like electric or something, right? Like how dark it's gotten. Oh. 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 What is going on? Going the right way? Oh. Big hole. Whoa! On the sides. Interesting. Can't bring it back. I mean, we're here. Oh, the gravity. Okay, so the game doesn't want me flying up into it, I guess. We go from here. No matter how much thrust I put into it, it doesn't. But what does that mean? Whoa, why can I... Ow! What's the... Oh, wait, hang on. You can hear it even without the signal scope. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, I found it. Oh! I don't know if I like this. I never got to see that from the her themes. The anaerobe, bringing with it the deadly matter that flooded the entire solar system. So yeah, most of the Nomai died to the burst of ghost matter. End of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then all of the life forms who will perish at the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. That's fair. Those things are scary. Odd, according to my original calculation, every single galaxy in this image. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be. If the entire universe is expanding. It's true. Is everything closer together in the past? Or back can we extrapolate? Did the have a beginning? It's incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. Galaxies. And this image covers a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. Oh my god. What? What the fuck? with a banjo. Get in there. Seems like this is the area. Come on. Be inside this place? I see. There you are. That one's I don't know that one, so I want to... like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh my god. I don't want one of the anglers to come back out. That was scary. There's something I have to do with this. A fade. Ew. This is who? Would have been chart, right? I feel like this thing's supposed to be relevant, but it doesn't let me interact with it. Am I just supposed to trust where it's going? We almost got all the whole band back together. Hi, Feldspar. Whoa. Oh, it put me on the other side when I went too far in, I guess? Why is this the one that's tripping me up? Further away? Ah. As soon as I get close. Again. Oh, hang on. As soon as it disappears. I guess I got too far. Oh, it put me on the outside of it again. Dang it! I'm very confused about this one. It's probably got the easiest solution. I'm just very lost. Come on. Damn it. Not that one. And now I'm far away again. What the heck? I'm so confused on how this one works. And then it drops me on the ground. I'm so confused where I'm supposed to be here. Do I want a hint? Sure. I might be here all day otherwise. No, it disappears when I do that. What do you want from me? Check my UI. Gravity. I don't have the scallop. Telescope. I'm not sure, like, what you're telling me to do that's different from what I've been doing. This? Oh. That is not something I would have ever expected to have been able to do. I don't know who you are. I'll come visit you in a second. I'm assuming they're gonna say that I'm still missing somebody. Still missing a person. Aren't you forgetting someone? Oh, see who you are. Oh, is it gonna be a Nomai? Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Oh, hi. Well. The tree stump. Oh, hi! You guys are working on it, aren't you? Oh. Yep, that's an option. Okay. Should I be slowing down? Oh. I do this to grab it? No? Just here now? We're back. Okay. Are you the one I actually met on the moon? Yep. Conscious observer. What's now? Find out. Start the music. Okay, so you get everyone started, right? Cut it a little close, don't you think? There are beasties in the next one. Whoa! Well, that was... I just want to say it was really cool, but that feels like an understatement. Oh, I hear the instruments. So nice. That was pretty cool. You spend a lot of time exploring this universe. Is there more after this? Congrats, thank you! This was cool. Good job to everyone who worked on it. It's great. I'm genuinely just curious to see if there's anything after the credits. It might just light up on the home screen again, but no, that was really cool. I know I reran through so many things just trying to figure things out, and Dark Bramble was terrifying. I probably took longer to finish the game just because I was scared of going to Dark Bramble and dealing with the anglerfish. And then by the time we did this final run, I was like, okay, I know how to deal with them. We just go. Go slowly. Fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm so thankful to all of the developers and stuff that worked on this, but I really want to see what's after. Oh, the choir. Nice. The Arsenal Agency. What a great business development name. Nice. Some of it was like just fiddling with things, and I'm sure I ended up breaking the game enough to kind of bypass things. Did I ever get to read that one area I couldn't get up to on Giant's Deep? It probably wasn't horribly important, but I remember trying to get the ship up into that ledge so I could read the top area so much. Because the only other thing I could think of is if you had to like wait until it was launched into space and then try and get across, which I did almost do. It's just it came down from space and I hit the ground really hard before I could actually read the wall. That's probably what you had to do. And the music in this game is beautiful. Though I will say, after I grabbed the warp core and it started playing the track that normally makes the sun explode, I got very paranoid. I was like, wait, we just started the cycle. You're not about to just blow up, are you? Fantastic. Oop. Keep bumping my desk. I, of course, have heard plenty of people talk about how good the game is, and, I guess it's one of those that most people recommend anyone play just because it's an experience. Everyone goes on their own journey through it, I guess. Thesis advisors. Special thanks. Oh. It's player community and gratitude the outer world. Aww. Sweet. $14.3 billion years later. Wait! That was the little scout. No wonder I couldn't connect to it. It's in the remade galaxy. I guess remade universe. That was funny. Very cool. Has there always been someone at the campfire? Load previous save, or do a new expedition. Alright, well, that was great. I had a lot of fun with that. Whew! Still deciding on the next game, but I feel like we're overdue for like playing something scary. Though, Outer Wilds did its own job being scary sometimes. Especially those anglerfish. And coming at me with an anglerfish in the forest, and I'm like, ah! Of course, all I had to do was turn off my flashlight. Or turn around, make it disappear. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. This was fun. Definitely one I am happy to have played. And yes, I will recommend it to anyone who hasn't. So, we'll see you next time. Alright. Bye-bye!